Hello and welcome, my friends, to another episode of Iron Marines. Today we're going to be reviewing Dr. Graaff. So this will be my last hero review. It looks like they might end up doing some extra heroes in the future. It looks like there's spots open for 3 extra heroes, so maybe we'll see those guys fairly soon. If not, too bad, so sad. So, Dr. Frickin' Graaff. Oh my god, guys. This guy is ridiculous. He's really fun. He's really interesting. He's a little difficult to use at some times because you have to actually micro with him quite a bit. But other than that, he's really freaking fun. I'd say the only upsetting thing about him is the fact that he's really slow. By far the slowest hero in the game. You're really going to have to pick him up and drop him into places all the time. You're never going to have him walk almost anywhere. So that kind of sucks, but if you're willing to pick him up and drop him all over the place, he's going to be really, really fun and a really, really good hero to use. So, before we even get too far into talking about his upgrades, I have to actually explain him really quick because he works differently than any other hero. Instead of actually having an ability that he uses, he has a toggle. He can toggle from red to green. If you are green, you use your robots to heal you and be a big tank. If you are red, you use your robots to attack and you do tons of freaking damage. Switching off back and forth using just a little bit of micro, obviously, you can easily do tons of damage, walk back a little bit and heal up really quick, and then go back in, do a bunch of damage, and walk back and heal. Again, got to be a little careful because walking back takes freaking a long time, so you got to pick him up and drop him somewhere and let him heal up. So this is basically split personality. This is what I'm talking about. Switch Dr. Graaff and his drones between assault and assist modes to adapt to any situation. No gamma rays needed. His cooldown's very fast. Like when I say very fast, I mean like freaking fast, man. Insta-second. Prototype drone. He now produces superior drones, even better drones. And the gold upgrade is builds and controls an extra drone. So I think it's 5 drones as a max, and you can only have 4 without that one. So, obviously helpful. Moving on to high voltage accelerators. Overcharge a drone to crash into an enemy dealing heavy damage. Oh, the sacrifices of science. So, let's talk about the 2 upgrades first. Hypercharged drone. Drones deal extra crashing damage, and gold builds 2 drones at the same time. So now, this gold one's really cool, man. So instead of building 1 at a time, he builds 2. It's doubling his output right there. So, you might not realize it, but using these drones to crash into enemies is really, really strong. And then using them to crash into buildings is even stronger. You can damage buildings super duper fast. But on top of this, you don't realize, but these drones each have their individual attack. So you can either choose. So what you want to do is you want to keep as many drones as possible, and then as soon as you max out, throw a couple drones. And that's the best way to use Dr. Graaff. Moving on to the last upgrade things. Multitronic Synapsis. Man, that's a mouthful right there. That's what she said. Positronic and antitronic self-healing materials give Dr. Graaff better armor and permanent migraines. I can't believe I didn't mess up any of those words. I feel really happy about myself. So, dual core increases Dr. Graaff's experience gain ratio. We don't really care. We're level 10 already. It doesn't matter. Redundant systems, one-time health boost. So, now we're getting even more health throughout the game. Okay, that's cool. So, I never really actually mentioned what kind of character he is. He's tanky. That's the best way to put it. He's tanky, and he does a lot of damage. You gotta get up close and personal. Actually, he has it's like a short-ranged attack. You have to get up close and personal, but it doesn't even matter because he's so gosh darn tanky, and he can heal himself as well. If you are, by the way, one last thing. I know, he's a complicated guy, so I want to make sure I explain him pretty well. One last thing is that he can heal. While he's healing, he can still attack. So he still has a regular attack while he's healing. He's not just stuck in heal mode and only heals. Now, the healing, even though good, is not going to make you survive like super duper strong attacks or anything like that. If you have a couple guys attacking you, they can still go through his attack and still through his health bonus and still kill you. So let's show him off really quick. He's basically just a super duper powered tank. He's got a lot of attack damage though, and I would say he's probably the best $5 hero. He might even be able to outplay Mark X as well. I don't know, man. He does more damage than Mark X, or at least I think he does. But can't be 100% confident. You guys can just watch and check. So we're gonna actually switch him to attack mode right now. Check this out. Just boom! Explodes that freaking thing. Look how slow he walks, though. He's slow as one of these mechas. guess what? Ba-boom, ba-boom. We got all of our special little robots coming in here and attacking as well. He basically insta-kills every single one of these weak units. He's just walking in here killing everything. And by the way, I'm not even using any of my special bonuses right now. So let's use a special bonus. Just toss one of these guys at him. Toss a couple more robots at him. We just insta-kill basically everything. And we rebuild the robots very, very quickly after that as well. So guess what? We're like, oh, you know, we're actually hurt a little bit. Let's switch our robots into the healing mode. Oh, we should look at that. So now we're healing a bunch. Still a little bit slow, but definitely healing up a lot for my liking. Alright, so let's switch him back into attack mode, and let's go in here and kill some peeps. We're just going to kind of charge in here and use all of our moves all at once and take everybody down. So let's drop this guy in here. Let's just walk up and let's take down these spawners really quick. I'll use some of my extra bonuses to take these guys down. You can tell, like I said, it requires a lot of micro, because I'm going to keep on throwing some robots at things every once in a while. Throw a robot out. And we insta-killed that thing already. A few robot drones just annihilates the buildings. Probably the strongest building destroyer in the game. I don't even know if I should say probably. I'm going to say the strongest building destroyer in the game. And that's it, guys. That's Dr. Graaff for you. You can tell just how freaking tanky he is. Just because I want to show him off a little bit more, because I really think he's probably the best hero, possibly the best hero in the game, and definitely one of the most interesting heroes to play with. I'm just going to walk him into the middle of the enemy base over here by himself, and let's see how he fares. Now, this is again on hard mode. This is not on casual or anything. I'm not switching the game modes on you guys. I'm just going to launch a couple robots at them. It's going to insta-kill just about everybody. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Toss a couple extra robots in here and let them actually do some damage. Just laserify these guys. Here's the problem, though. If you switch him to heal, he's not going to automatically just heal back up and be ready for anything. So if that shows off how good he was, I think that shows off how good he was. He still ended up dying. Not an automatic win or anything like that, but definitely a fun character to play with and definitely a good character to play with. Now, if you guys liked any of my reviews, please press those like buttons for me. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And obviously, have a super duper delicious day.